Alright, I think we were back. Sorry, I had to, the thing, I had to restart the stream. So I'm gonna edit, redo the title and thumbnail later for the art shows of the stream. So. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for coming. Alright? So before I had to restart the stream, I went over some things. Yeah, the AC6000 is finally back from the Broadway Limited warranty repairs. It's back in service. It came back, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm gonna have probably an update video for that tomorrow. Tomorrow it's gonna be uploaded. So the repairs, they replaced the smoke unit, they replaced the decoder, they replaced the shell, and something else, I think. Oh, they cleaned the wheels, I think. So I feel like it's harder to get the radiator on the back. I feel like it's harder to get off now. It's possible, but it's like harder. And I also put I popped the factory equipped horn on this. I popped that off the top and put on like my own custom horn. It's supposed to be K5HL. This isn't really an actual part. It's just one that I made with like some, like some small plastic pieces just for probably temporarily. I might have to, I might buy like an actual aftermarket like horn part like this one, but I can't find any like just randomly online. I would have to order it from a parts department, probably from Broadway Limited. And another thing about this, I had to turn the sound down right when I got it. It was super loud. The sound was very loud, so I had to turn down like the volume of the locomotive. So I also have the Broadway Limited ES44 here. This one, I have currently a 2-engine consist now for the stack train here. So this one, I have the containers that I did a review on last week. I uploaded the video of the Walther's 40-foot and 53-foot containers, as well as the new Cato well cars. Should I get an AC6000? Well, Northern Ohio Welfare Corrections, probably, if you are looking for one, I believe Broadway Limited and Overland Models or Grass Trains, I don't know what the name of that company is. I believe those are the only two companies that make AC6000 models in HO scale. I'm not sure which one, I'm gonna assume, I'm not sure if Broadway Limited's sound is 100% accurate, and the horn sound they have for all of their models is the K5HL. They're not as prototypical as like the K5LA or K3LA horns, but I have seen AC6000s on CSX and Union Pacific before. I have seen them both on both railroads with K5HLs, but not all of them have them. But I have seen them before like that. Yeah, Broadway Limited, Broadway Limiteds have they probably have better pulling power and stuff than the Overland models. I've seen pictures of those Overland models. I think those ones might be more detailed than these. like, I think they have see-through grills and stuff like that. I don't know if they have rotating bearing caps, but I think they have the more typical horn sound. But Bravo Limited has the smoke unit and the more pulling power and stuff like that. Yeah, there's Paragon 3 sound and lighting. So, YN2 paint, yeah. I don't know if they have any of these available in YN2. On this one, I don't think they have any YN2. You could probably find one in YN2 on like eBay or something. I believe in this run, I don't know what run this is, like the 2019 run, I think this is. I don't think they make those in YN2, they only make them in the YN3, and then the new ones, actually the newest ones, the 2019 and 2021, they make in this paint scheme and then the boxcar paint scheme. But I'm sure you could find one in YN2 I'm sure you could find one of those on eBay. Hello, Abe, Penny, welcome. So, we are doing model trains and more. So I might refill the smoke fluid on this one real quick. I have been using the JT's Mega Steam for this one, the diesel power scented. It's working pretty good. I don't know what smoke fluid Broadway Limited pre-fills their engines with. If I knew, I'd probably use whichever one they did, because that one that one seemed to make the most smoke, the best smoke output for both of these engines. They would really pour out the smoke with whichever smoke fluid they pre-fill their units with when I first got them. So this one originally had whatever smoke fluid Broadway Limited pre-filled it with, and then I started using this, I think, and then I started using that one. And then I started using this, because I thought it was the smoke fluid they pre-filled it with, but it turns out it's not, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't smell the same. And it doesn't make it smoke as much. So for this one, I'm not sure what smoke fluid they used for that one either. Probably the same, which one they pre-filled it with. I mean, I guess it depends how long you use it for, because this one, I started using it, I used it for a little while on the ES44, and it got it smoking. The smoke output was somewhat good. Oh yeah, the blown turbocharger. Yeah, I did that with the ES44. I did it with the smoke. I refilled the smoke fluid, and then I had it running, and then I turned on the smoke with the DCC settings. I turned on the smoke as it was moving, and then smoke started coming out, and it simulated the blown turbo effect. Yeah, you can do that with the smoke unit things, especially for the GEs. It simulates the blown turbo effect. So I've been using this for this one, and I might start using it for this one, because I've been using the Bravo Limited smoke fluid for this one. It doesn't make too much smoke, but it makes enough smoke so that it's visible. So I'm still in the process of figuring out which smoke fluid makes the best smoke output on these two engines. Next one I'm gonna try is JT's Mega Steam Unscented, which I don't have yet. I have to pick that up at the hobby shop probably. I might stop by there and get some soon. And then I'm gonna probably try the MTH Proto Smoke Fluid. and then the Lionel. See which one makes the best smoke output. I feel like it's probably going to be the MTH or the JT's Mega Steam unscented. So your BNSF 3600, it's not sound or DCC. Is it DCC ready? You like the scented. The scented, I heard, I'm not saying it's bad, I think it's pretty good if you like the smells. I have JT's Mega Steam, I have a couple scents, I have the diesel power, I have whichever one this is. I got this one, this was the first time I bought JT's Mega Steam. I didn't know that it was scented. And this one, it turns out, is like Elixir, I don't know how to pronounce that. It smells like, I went on their website and it says it's like some like vapor scent. I don't really like the smell of this one too much. And then we have pumpkin pie scented. I got this one for the holidays. And then I have a couple old tubes of Broadway Limited smoke fluid. And then there's one that I haven't opened yet. So I have all these boxes here for the stuff. This is the AC6000 box. I just opened it up the other day. That's the ES44 box. And then these are the new wildcard boxes. Yeah, you don't have to have sound in DCC to enjoy your trains. I used to run them conventionally with a power pack and some power pack or controller or whatever it is. Just turn the knob and it goes and track. So that's how I used to do it. I didn't buy any DCC engines till I knew that I wanted to switch this layout to DCC. I originally built this layout. I started it in September of 2018, I believe, and I finished it last October. And it was originally DC, and then I upgraded it to DCC, the Easy Command system. But then you couldn't change CVs. You can't change CVs with the Bachmann Easy Command. So I upgraded it to MRC Prodigy Express Squared. Because I couldn't change the CVs. That's what happened with this. I couldn't change the CVs on the locomotive. I couldn't adjust the smoke output. I couldn't just adjust the sound, the volume, or anything like that. And it also doesn't have all of the 28 function keys, so you can't do like all the sounds like the longhorn or the radio shadow sounds on the locomotive. So the thing that happened was that I couldn't adjust the smoke output, so when the smoke heater was on maximum power when I first got it, because that's how they automatically had it set to the high setting. So I was running it like that, and I couldn't change it. I couldn't make it so it wasn't on the high setting. I didn't have the correct system to do that. So whenever I run it, it would be on the high setting, and for some reason, that caused the thing to start, it caused the damage to the body of the model. So right here in this area on the smoke unit, like between the smokestacks, the plastic was getting melted or deformed, and the smokestacks were not like in as tight as they should have been because of that. It was like deforming in the middle there, and you could tell it looked different too. So I had to get warranty repairs for that, and while I was at it, I changed the DCC system as well, so that I could change the CVs and stuff like that. So now you can get even more sound functions with that and CVs. Oh yeah, so about the smoke fluid, I heard somewhere that the unscented makes a better smoke output because there's like less oils or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm going to test. That's what I'm going to test to see if it's true. I'm going to do the unscented to see if it makes a better smoke output. So, here is the system. So as you can see, you can do all 28 functions. You can change CVs, all that stuff. So if you don't know what this is, it has specific keys for F1 to F13. And for the other functions, you press shift and then you press the number of the function you want. So for example, you just go like, I have it on address 3 for the AC6000 right over there. So I want to do the long horn sound, or the long grade crossing horn. So you press, and that's function F25. So you press shift right there, and then you press 25. So you press 2, 5. So that's how that works. For the other functions that are above F13, you press the key, the shift key, and then you enter in the number of the function you want. So like that. So these are the content. I don't know if I already went over this or not. Before I had to restart the stream, I went over it. So this is the stack trainer I finally got going. And these are the containers I did a review on in the video last Saturday I uploaded of the new Kato stack cars and Walthers containers. The Walthers 40-foot and 53-foot containers, and the Kato well cars. So this is an Atlas container right here. Next one. And they all seem to fit. They all fit in the Kato well cars. They all fit in those cars very well. Very well. Yeah. And they stack very well too. I can fit the Walthers 53-foot containers on top of the 40-foot containers, and those connect very well, as well as the Atlas ones I can fit on top of the Walthers 40-foot containers. Those connect very well. The only problem I had was with the Atlas containers, you can't stack them. For some reason, they don't fit completely on top of the Walthers 53-foot containers. They only fit on like one side of the container. But the other side, you can see the holes on this side of the container the pins are too wide apart to fit directly in the holes on top of the Walthers 53-foot containers. So I don't know if you can you can press. You have to put a little pressure on it to get it to fit in there and fully connect. So I'm gonna probably get some more containers to make the whole train double stacked like this. So I have 2 containers for each car. So I gotta get 2 more 40-foot containers and 9 more 53-foot containers to double stack all of these cars right here. This 5-unit, this standalone unit, that 3-unit, and then that 3-unit. So 2 40-foot well cars and 9 more 53-foot well cars to double stack the whole thing. Try to get this off to the smoke unit real quick. So, how have you guys been doing lately? finally reopening. Finally get to stop by the hobby store, get that smoke fluid to test out. Yeah, only one of my local hobby stores. Well, it's not really a hobby store. It's kind of like a hobby store, a train store combined with like a hardware store. Well, actually, there's two of them that are like that. Only one of them is a specific hobby shop. So I might have to. Well, actually, only one of them, has all the smoke fluid I need for the thing. Yeah, one of them carries the JT's Megastream. They have many different scents there. One of them has a very big selection of JT's Megastream smoke fluid. They have probably all of the scents there are. That's where I got these at. I got them all there. And they have some Lionel smoke fluid and MTH too. So I could probably get whatever I need in one trip. So I have the smoke unit turned on right now. And as you can see, there's not too much smoke. It's not really doing anything. I don't know if it's like, because one reason I may have came up with for the smoke fluid for JT's Megastream having a better smoke output, I feel like it burns quicker or burns faster, so then it all comes out in like a big amount. What I find is that I have to refill it quicker, but that's not really a problem for me, because I refill it pretty much every time I finish running the trains. I refill the smoke fluid. So I turned up the smoke fan on this one, and you can really kind of hear it. You can really kind of hear the smoke fan in there. You can really kind of hear it running. Actually, I can kind of smell the smoke in here from this one. So if you want, I'll try running these. I'm going to pause this right now. Well, here it is, running the AC6000. So I'm going to blow it for you. Ready? Oh, whoops. Hold on. You gotta make emergency stop. That's the second time this has happened. I tried to put this here just so it would look better, and it doesn't seem to, the trains don't seem to fit between it very well. I guess there isn't enough clearance between here. I kind of had to like spread it out a little bit, and that doesn't seem to work for both sides. So, yeah. You can actually see the smoke a little bit. Trying to set this fence up right there. This fence is up. I think you can see the smoke a little bit. You might be able to see a little bit of smoke coming out there. I can see it. I'm gonna move this engine now. Alright. So move in a second right there. Alright, there it goes. So I'm gonna try to set this thing back up right here. Not sure where. I might have to set it up in a different spot. I want to set it up like right here though. I'm gonna like, it's supposed to be like for scenery, it's supposed to represent like an old abandoned signal. Alright, well, we had a short technical difficulty there. This fell apart when I was trying to fix it. And I had to put it back together real quick. And so I'm going to zoom in on the engine. See the smoke. You might be able to see it a little bit right there. Yeah, I think you can see that. Turn it up to speed step 3. Let's see if it fits between this. Oh, it's not going to fit. Hold on. Alright, yeah, you can see it's not going to fit. Right there, you can see that the sunshade thing right there is not going to clear the thing, the plastic part on the side here. So I'm going to have to move this over a little bit. to like spread this out in order for it to work. So, I don't know. Alright, now it fits. Alright, ready? See that? Oh, what was that? We just had like a short circuit or something. See? I think you can see the smoke a little bit. We have at speed step 7 now. And that's something I've noticed that I'm considering an issue. Because when I go to turn off the ditch lights usually, I press, for both locomotives it's F24. So I press that, and the ditch lights turn off. Sometimes they don't even turn off. And it plays like some random sound. For this one it just played like the long horn sound, which is F25, not F24. And I pressed F24, and I feel like it might be something with the system. Maybe something's like, some wire is loose or something. Maybe it's not plugged in all the way. That's the same thing that happens with this one. I turn off the ditch lights, press F24. I've resetted the decoder on this one multiple times and it hasn't fixed it, so
I feel like it might be something with the system is probably not plugged in all the way. I'll have to check that. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna refill the smoke fluid on this one with the JT's Mega Steam probably.
So I'm shutting it down now. Well, thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being able to make the live stream. Have a nice night, and I will see you next time.